Hello, so we are now live. Okay, sound looks good. I can remove my Bluetooth. Yes, we will start with some puzzles. Check is a mate, right? You come here. Then I check him again. He can go. It's not a mate. Check. He comes here. This one looks easy, but where's the mate? What if I check him with this pawn? He takes check. And then it's a mate. King cannot come here because of the knight. No, it's not a mate. Not this way. याद हो ना? यस प्रणव ब्रो, कैसे हो? गुड मॉर्निंग. याद हो प्रणव, कैसे हो आप? Why this is a mate? Oh, king cannot come here because of the knight is guarding. This is a mate and king cannot take. So I did wrong calculations. बहुत अच्छा भाई, आपका हाल है? बढ़िया भाई सुमन. दिवाली कैसी गई आपकी? दिवाली कैसी बनाई आपने? Check there. Check it takes. Maybe knight here and rook here is a mate. And it's a mate. पटाखे नहीं लिए. पटाखे क्यों नहीं लिए? पटाखे वैसे शहरों में नहीं मिल रहे थे, गाँव में मिल रहे थे. Check, king was there. Check. Check, king tries to hide. King is always running away. अच्छा, डांट रहे थे. ठीक है, वैसे तो सेफ नहीं होते अगर, क्योंकि पटाखे इतने बड़े बड़े हैं. पिछले साल हाथ में फूटा था पनिशमेंट, फिर तो सही पनिशमेंट दिया है. हाथ में फट जाते हैं ना ये. Oh, if I check him here, king cannot run away and it's a mate because bishop is protecting the square. Take, rook takes. Oh, sacrifice, check. Rook takes. Rook cannot take because of this threat. Rook cannot take, so now we check him here and it's a mate. King comes here and we check him here. Now it's a mate. Okay, white to move. Is this a mate? No, queen is protecting the square. So this is a mate, right? Okay, let's play some custom puzzles. केम छो तन्मय? मजा मा तन्मय केम छो? मुझे दे दो भैया। क्या चीज? बढ़िया तन्मय ब्रो। अब तक इंडिया के हिसाब से सो रहा हूँ वैसे मैं तो। चेक टेक्स, नो मोर चेक्स। इलो इलो तो मेरे से हाउ टू स्टे एट 900 सीख सकते हो। ओके वी हैव रुक हियर सो दिस चेक किंग वाज देयर। Oh, it's a mate only, right? Cannot go. Knight protects, but can I sacrifice another? Check. Check. Knight takes. Knight takes. Oh, maybe check. Take the pawn with check. King takes. We take the pawn, king takes b7, and then I check him here. King goes back, and then I try to fork him. Now we check him. Now this is a mate. King cannot come. King can come here, right? Check. King will come here. We take the rook. No. So we don't have. Okay, I can check him here. My bad. And now I check him here. Now this should be a mate. Rook c7, knight c6. Yeah, knight c6. Now mate. Yeah, now it's a mate. There were a lot of moves. Now the rook takes. Check him here first. King goes there. Queen comes over. Okay, we have a bishop, so should I sacrifice? No. Check. No. Check him. Rook takes. Queen takes. Should be a mate, right? Now it's a mate. कल मेरा 1300 हो गया। अरे भाई साहब तन्मय कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस। हेलो ब्रो एचएस, कैसे हैं आप? फिर 3-4 और खेल के। हेलो ऋषि। ऋषि को क्या हुआ है? ऋषि नहीं खेल रहा आजकल क्या? फिर 3-4 और खेल के 1200 जितने पे आ गया। एकदम से बढ़ेगा ना? बढ़ जाएगा, लेकिन वो ना अब एक बार आ गए तो दोबारा भी आ जाओगे। चेक, यू कैन जस्ट पुश, टेक टेक चेक। नो चेक बिकॉज ऑफ द पॉन। व्हाट वी हैव? Okay, we have a check here. King comes here. King comes here. Let's see. If I take, we check, king takes. Check again, king comes here. This one is a bit tricky. Hello Mori, how are you Mori bro? I'm seeing after a long time. How you been? भाई एक मैच खेलोगे? हाँ ब्रो खेलेंगे। बिशप h3, बिशप h3। Wow, Rishi, how did you find this move? Bishop h3 check. Queen g2 checkmate. Wow, Rishi, And you are saying you are quitting chess, you have the potential. Check. This was a mate, but he wants to trade. Yeah, I was busy. Okay, bro. How is everything? ऋषि को थोड़ा मोटिवेट करो, उसने अकाउंट ही क्लोज कर दिया. अकाउंट ही क्लोज कर दिया ऋषि, इतने तो तगड़े मूव्स मिल रहे हैं. ऋषि हैज द पोटेंशियल. ऋषि इज द प्रोडिजी. चेक बिशप टेक्स. ओह, माउस स्लिप. Queen here taking the pawn, but it is protected. The Maggie Man. Hello Maggie Man, कैसे हो? ऋषि लूडो चैंपियन बनेगा. Move the queen, he can just take the pawn. So you cannot move the knight. Sacrifice, takes. Take again. If I move my bishop, he takes the knight with check. Rishi, what is the move here? Queen to c3. Queen c3. Attacking the rook. Okay. Wow. Rishi found, and who else found? Maggie Man. Maggie Man also has a potential. Lately, Maggie Man is finding all the moves. So Queen c3 attacking the bishop, the rook. Maggie Man is champion. Yes. Maggie Man is the, because now you have retired, so should I give him a check here? King has a lot of squares. King can take the pawn. Sacrifice. King takes check. Or not check him here. Check him here. Now it's a mate. So I have to move my king here. No. Check him here. King goes back. Now it should be a mate. But there was something. Cannot play king here because then we cannot move the knight because of the queen pin. Hello Speed Bro, कैसे हो आप? Hey gang, hello कौन? How are you? Check. King goes there. Sacrifice the bishop. Oh, check him here. Okay. Mate in 3, yeah. Because you told me that bishop move, I was able to find this move. I've been studying for chemistry exam I have tomorrow. How about you, Jim? All the best for your exam. I was working and then I came home. I came home and I slept and just wake up 1 hour ago. So this check king cannot. Oh, king can only move there. No. Check him here, but king goes there. Now we check him here. Oh, pawn takes. We take the pawn. Queen f7, yes. Queen f7 was the move. No, what was the first check? Yeah, queen f3. Yeah, queen f7. Yeah, we take the pawn on f7. Let's take our knight back. Why this is not the way? He comes here, then we move the rook. Check him here. King takes right. Move queen to e8. Oh, sacrifice the queen for a mate. But was there some other option? Why we cannot take? Okay, queen takes. And then we cannot sacrifice. Now I see. I'm 1100 and so this in 2 seconds. Nice, Gavin. I am 900. What is sad? What happened then? May check. King comes here or maybe rook stops. Check him here. King takes. Just take the free pawn and be happy, but he takes here. We have to move our bishop, I think. Check, he blocks. Have you guys seen the checkmate already? Yeah, this is not the way. There are many ways to defend. Queen to d8. Yeah, queen to d8. I tried d8. I take queen takes. Maybe I have to check him here, but king can. No. Try queen b6. Queen b6. Oh, queen b6 attacking the bishop, right? Queen b6, but he takes. Queen takes queen. Yeah. Queen b6 won't work. Fork. Rishi has seen the fork somewhere. Where is the fork, Rishi? Queen b8 check. Oh, queen b8 check. And now we can take here. Oh, queen b8 check. Nice find, Rishi. This queen b8 and then we take b2. I forgot there was a queen lol on b6. Yes, the queen was protecting b6. Okay. Is this just a mate? No, queen is protecting. Knight is pinned. Queen here is not a mate because this knight. Rook even. Sacrifice the rook. No. Rook even looked solid, so after he takes, we can give him a check. But the king runs away. Maybe we have to bring. But rook takes, and is it a mate? No, rook comes back, right? Oh, why he didn't take? If he takes, oh, we can give him a mate here, right? No, still not a mate. Yeah, knight g4. Knight g4. So check, queen takes, check mate, but there is knight, so this knight is doing good job here. Queen h2 now. The queen h2, queen takes queen, we take the queen, but the knight takes the rook. Yeah, not queen h2. Queen f3, queen f3. Queen f3 should be good. Oh, it's just a mate. Is it a mate? Rook comes here. We can take the rook with checkmate. Yes, f3. Rishi the prodigy, bro. Yes, I am dumb. So Rishi is always first nowadays. So we can. I'm thinking of this check. King goes back, and then this is this a mate? Rook comes here. So check him again. Why this is bad? Check, king goes back. Is it not a mate? Check him here, then we just lose the game. If I take, okay, yeah, rook takes rook, so we are winning a queen. So what if we take the pawn? No, rook takes rook. I think if queen doesn't take the rook, it was going to be a mate. Bang. Our bishop is dying. No, it is protected. Check, takes. Bishop here. No, doesn't do anything, right? Or we can give him a check on g3, g6, knight g6, right? Knight g6. He takes the bishop. So we check him here. King goes back, and then it should be a mate. Oh no, not here. Not here. Some. Oh, fork. Forking the queen. Oh, there was not a mate. Just make a fork. Knight takes bishop. Yeah. Okay, let's do one more puzzle. don't take here. What does it want us to take? Okay. Oh, we have a rook here. Rook check, but he takes here. And then you check him here. King is always running, right? Rook g7 here, back to g7. Still not a mate. Okay, let's do one more. Queen is pinned to the king. Check. Okay, I thought I take the pawn, queen takes bishop, and it should be a mate. But bishop comes back, right? So queen check. Queen to h4. Still the common pattern. Bishop h4. Bishop h4 check. Okay, now it's a free. Bishop takes. Okay, knight comes. Now it's a free queen. Yeah, black bishop check. So we are winning a queen. Okay, one last puzzle. These are getting interested. Is this a mate? No, king comes here. King comes here, another check. Oh, check him here. Check. Do I need to sacrifice? Check. King takes. Rook e1. King comes here, and then it should be a mate. Oh no, it's not a mate. Queen d6. Queen d6. Oh wow. Rishi is finding good checks. Yeah, this one is a very quick mate. And then rook e8. So let us start a rapid. Okay, should I play Caro-Can or just e4 e5? Okay, let's play Caro-Can. Okay, let us just develop here. Could have actually gone there, taken the knight, but we are still not winning the pawn. Ludo solos. Okay guys, don't tell him he moves, it's cheating and actually it's getting his command. So chess.com will not ban him. Chess.com wants money. That doesn't matter, account can still get banned for fair play. Okay. Should I just castle? And ignore that he's trying to do some pin. Okay, let's kick him. If he takes, we are happy to take. Okay, let's kick him one more time. And now let's kick his bishop. Another bishop. But that's okay, Con. Because the moves, they don't help every time. Sometimes I blunder with the moves. Sometimes they are not good. And chess.com says that when we are streaming, we can see the chat. And even if there are moves, we can still see. But we cannot follow every single move, which I don't follow. I don't play all the moves from the chat. Knight a5 and kill his bishop. Knight a5. Oh wow, this is h5. Knight a5, but he can go back. He will go back. And our knight on a5 is very... Okay, knight can come to c5, c4. If he takes, we take with our pawn. Yeah, maybe we can try that. He's thinking, should he take the knight? If he takes, we are happy to take. Otherwise, we can make a battery. But this knight is protecting the square. कैसे क्या ban होता है? That only works to Twitch because they can switch. In relive only mode, they can stop Twitch chat from typing words. You can switch on emote only mode. No, I think this is for all platforms, even on YouTube. Because they don't mention Twitch. Can we take the pawn? No, knight is protecting. What if I push the pawn? If he takes, okay, I should push the pawn. If he takes, I can take with knight and try to take here. But if after I push, this pawn is hanging from the bishop, and bishop takes here, attacks the rook. What if we just play bishop here? Try to take on the knight. Bishop here as well looks solid after we take the knight. Bishop on e4 looks good now. Bishop on e4, we take the knight. Pushing pawn will hang d5. Yeah, if we push the pawn, d5 is hanging. This is true. I guess regardless, this is different from using chat. Yes, Con. I don't use. Sometimes only. I only use like very rarely. I use the exact same moves. Sometimes in the chat, the moves are so powerful that I just cannot use because they will ban me as I'm using Indian moves. Bishop g4 is better. Bishop g4 is better than playing e4. g4. Bishop g4, but knight cannot jump anywhere, right? That is the point. I don't want this knight to escape. Knight can come here, then we can take. Bishop g4. Okay, let's play g4. We kind of want to take his knight down and maybe go for some sacrifice. Bishop g4 wins a pawn. Takes. If he takes, then we take. Yeah, we are winning, but maybe here as well. Takes, and we were winning a pawn. Is the bishop hanging? No, it's protected. So the thing is that knight has only one square. When the knight goes there, queen will enter with a threat of a checkmate. And if he pushes the pawn, can I sacrifice? After he takes, we take with the... We give him a check. Only square. Can it be a mate? If knight moves, right? d4 pawn. Oh, we win the d4 pawn. If knight moves, we take on d4, right? Okay, but I was just thinking of this pawn, so that for some checkmate idea, if we can find a checkmate. Yes, I totally forgot about this pawn. If knight moves, we are winning this pawn. Not really. He has this other knight as well, protecting. But this knight is actually pinned, so it is not actually protecting. Yeah, we are winning a pawn. No sack. There are 2 pieces to follow up. Open up king side. Yeah, we have to open up king side. If we can bring our rook in the game by playing f5, f4 sometime. He's thinking. Eliminate that knight first. Yeah, we have to eliminate this knight first. And then queen to h4 is threatening a mate. After we take the knight, let us see if he takes the pawn. If he takes with pawn, should we take the pawn first? No. We should still go to h4 because it is still a mate. So if he pushes the pawn, what have we have to do? We need to make a battery. It is not going to be simple. Maybe push f pawn after f pawn, right? To open file for the rook. f4 is better. Okay, just play f4 to bring our rook in the game. Yeah, this happened a lot of time. Like chess.com wants me to play this pushing the f1 so that I can bring my rook. I always move this pawn, but after playing some other weird 4-5 moves, and chess.com is like, just push the f4 pawn. Just push this pawn. Yes, queen to h4 is the next move. I calculated few moves ahead, and queen to h4 will backfire you. Okay, because he can just push the pawn, right? We take, he takes. I can take the free pawn as well, and then maybe go for f4. He takes. Should I just take? Can we just take the pawn? But your knight is protecting. You cannot take the pawn because after we take, he takes the bishop first, and then we cannot take d4 pawn because knight is protecting. Yeah, so it is. You can try queen h4, but it is risky. Yeah, this is like we are giving him a threat, a checkmate threat, so he has to react. Open g file for the rook. f5 light. It's taking a long time. Can I reroute my knight somewhere? Knight e7, g6, and maybe h4. h4 is too easy to stop. Yeah, h4 is very easy to stop. So you may be rewriting my knight. So I can just take that pawn. And then f4, f5, and maybe lift the rook with jack. King goes in the corner, and then we make a battery for a mate. Queen h4 will lose queen. You can use c file. For the rook, it's open if you move the knight. C file for the rook. This is true, but it is very hard to attack the king with c file. With f5, we can lift the rook and give him a check. Let's say he plays bishop to a2. After I take the knight. Okay, he doesn't react, right? He doesn't move his knight. Bishop a2. B takes f3. G takes f3. Yeah, he has to take. Okay, what if I take and he doesn't take it back? I can pin the pawn and then threaten a mate here. Like maybe he don't want to take, or he can just push the pawn. He cannot play rook g1 because of mate. Copy and paste. Copy plus play paste of fish. Trade e1 if he can win the shore. He can play knight g3. Knight g3. No, he cannot play. Oh, he can play knight g3. Yes, he can play knight g3. Then I have to push the pawn. Kick the knight away. He can actually play knight g3. Yeah, knight g3 is also possible. So what was Rishi's? Queen to h4. Yeah, queen to h4, f4. To block the bishop. Yeah, even f4. Queen and g4 check. Bishop takes f4, knight takes f4, and we win the pawn. Yeah, I think it is all about winning the pawns, maybe. Take knight without music. Yeah, it is him to play like. He's taking a lot of time. Is he opening the chess books? Pawn, storm or stormer. He's still online because the bars are like there are 3 bars. He's having good connection, no lag. Abort na kar de. If he aborts, we are fine. We don't have to think of a lot of moves if he can just abort. But he will make a move. He's just calculating, right? Because this is 15 and then 10-second increment, so people take a lot of time. Can I see the time when he moved his last piece? So I played bishop g4. No, this I cannot see the time. You play chess? Yes, I play chess. Free win. He will be flagged. Yeah, that will be free win. Okay, it's not a free win. He pushes the pawn. Okay. Why did he push the pawn after so much time? So we should just continue with our plan and take the knight. We take the knight. Why is pushing the pawn? Waiting, yeah, he pushed the pawn. c3. So my plan works. Yeah, we just take the knight. Okay, he takes the knight. Queen on h4, threatening a mate first. could have given him a check, but he's fine to go there. Yes. Knight comes here. If I take, then it's... So yeah, knight comes here. Tanmay, you are about to get cooked. Told you. So yeah, we have to bring our rook in the game now. I can actually bring my knight as well to attack the knight. But if I take the knight, pawn takes and king is fine. Yeah, he's fine. So just take the free pawn. Take the pawn here. Oh, but pawn protects, right? He's smart. This pawn is also protected. He found some really good moves. Just bring the knight, right? Knight a5. Pawn kick knight. Yeah, push the pawn, right? This is the only way to attack the knight. Yeah, this is the only move. We also like bring our rook in the game, pinning the knight and winning the knight. It blocks. Yeah, it will block bishop. That is true. But we can bring our rook now. We can bring our rook. This is the whole point. After pinning the knight, we can just push and take the knight. If pawn takes, okay, he's playing really good. Is this a free pawn? This is a free pawn. So bishop takes pawn. Okay. Okay, it's a free pawn. So bishop takes pawn and maintaining the pressure. Bishop takes. Can he try to? Okay, let's take the free pawn with bishop only. Queen here. Queen here. Should I continue with my attack? Free pawn, free g5. He wants to trade queens. Yes, how can he trade queens? This is the point. So I think just bring the rook. Take back bishop. Is he like trying to something like this one? I was also thinking of what about playing BGMI sir Priyanshu bro. Bro पिंग नहीं आता यहाँ पे. Knight a5 a5 e5 e5 is solid. I can bring my bishop back, which looks very good, or I can just lift the rook. I think rook might trap queen. Yes, I like this move. His rook might trap our queen. Can he trap the queen? No. Let's just go here. After he takes, oh okay, let's say we take the, no, he's got a lot of protection, man. So if our knight can come to this square, not now, maybe in the future. Okay, that's like the thing is he's protecting this square. g3. Can I push the pawn, let him take and we take back? e5 is solid. Yes, e5 looks solid now. But if I play e5, after all the exchange, he can take here, attack the rook. Do not go rook g6. Oh man, I already played. But there is no attack. Yeah, there is no attack. Queen and pawns are too strong, protecting the square. Yes, he will trade queens. I can bring my queen back. So maybe first I need to bring my bishop back, so that our bishop is not hanging. Yes, queen here. Queen here. We can just take. Queen here is an idea. Yes, queen here is an idea. Bishop is not hanging. Check. He takes. He's attacking the rook as well. So queen on f6 is the only way to avoid the trading. Yeah, queen on f6. Take knight with bishop. Yeah, rook is hanging. If I take the knight, if he takes the rook, it's a mate. So he won't take the rook, because taking the rook is a mate. The rook takes knight with check, but then pawn can take. I like this idea, taking the knight with bishop. And what if pawn takes? It's mate, bro. Rook is no. If he takes the rook, it's a mate. If I take the knight with bishop, hangs queen, say queen. Rook takes knight with check. Rook takes knight with check, then bishop check. How we can check him with bishop if he takes with the other pawn? If he takes with h pawn. Yeah, attack is already over. No need to over trade. But if I don't avoid trade, then the thing is, this would be a very long game. Trade, you are winning. Are we winning in this position if I trade? If I take, bishop takes, right? Should I take his knight first? Let's take the knight only first. 100 watching trade. Everybody saying trade. If he takes, if he takes with this pawn, then only we can check. Okay, let's check the knight. And if he blunders, it's a mate. Yeah, he did not blunder. We are a pawn up, which is a good thing. Takes. Rook here. No, rook here, he goes back, you cannot come here. Trade queen, right? If you don't trade, then it will be a super long game. Okay, let us trade. Our rook can get trapped, right? Yeah, rook is trapped. No, it's not trapped. We take the pawn. Or we take the bishop. Okay, protects the bishop. Okay, if I push the pawn, he takes. Okay, let's come. Let's play here. I can push the pawn. If he takes, we take with rook and then we have something. Oh, I cannot take. Oh, man, did I just blunder? Or I can just double up my rooks and take. Oh, we are fine. Yeah, double up, yeah, this is a double up. But what was I thinking after pushing? I thought he takes, I take with rook, but that's a free rook if I do like that. Okay, if I take the pawn, he's thinking to take here after all the trades. So this is a good move. Okay, let us just take. Okay, now we don't have that advantage, but we have disadvantage of now. Now we are in disadvantage. He can take these pawns as well. Yeah. Yeah, now we are losing. This bishop is like, it's taking 2 pawns away. It took 3 pawns maybe. So I have to push the pawn. Rook here is very passive. Attack, don't defend. I was thinking to go there, but there is only one pawn that I can take. Yeah, bishop here. We have to bring our rook back, because if I push after he takes and we take, he take it back, and then he has a passer, but we take the pawn. Let's see, we are fine. Use knight. Then we can attack the pawn with check. Knight here is a mate. Knight here and rook here is a mate. Oh, king can come here. Okay, he comes here. Attacks the knight. Knight here and then. Hello Deepak bro, कैसे हो? Don't go for draw. Yeah, can we go for draw? Yeah, now he pins and wins. I cannot take here. Just push the pawn. Okay, rook takes is better. I want to push these pawns now. You move king. I want him to take, and then we take this pawn. Okay, he's +1, he's not +2. But these 4 pawns are, I connected 4 pawns are strong. Okay, he pushes the pawn. Should I take? Okay. Yeah, nothing much left. But maybe king in front of the pawn does something. He's going to push. Do I have to trade now? Takes. But even if I play here, he's going to push. And after I take, he makes queen. No. It's not mate. Rook f3. Then he can just push. Yes, rook f6 is a good move. And then if he pushes, then we can take and protect. Yeah, rook f6, yes, Adrian. Rook f6 is a good move. So if we push, he hangs pawn, otherwise we take the pawn. And if he wants to trade, it's not trading, it's a free rook. So this is a good move. Rook f6 or c4. Rook f6 or c4. f6 is strong. We could have had bishop e4, then check. Did he move? Okay, he moved. King here looks good. Now we are winning at least a pawn. We are winning this pawn. He can try to create a passer here. Can go rook there just to try to attack the other pawns. But I can then push the pawn. But then he can push here, right? And then king here. And my idea is GM Arif. Okay, he's attacking these pawns. Should I take the pawn here first? If I take, he takes here. Then I take, and he takes. And then I can win the pawn. So I should just take the pawn. Let him take the pawn. And then I take, he takes a rook here. And he got 2 pawns, and I can take 1 pawn down. Yes, take c3, right? Take c3. Yeah, we take on c3 after he takes, or he takes here. We are fine. Should I have taken this pawn first? Yeah, he takes here, we take here, and we are fine. If it is a draw, we will be happy. If we didn't have an increment, Sachin would have literally won already. Yeah, that is true. Okay, he can protect the pawn. Should I go rook here? But he can go, but then he loses the other pawn. I think I need to move my king. King c8. Then he pushes here. Then he tries to push the pawn. Let's go king c8 maybe. After he pushed the pawn, can I pin the pawn? something like that. Protect your pawns. Yeah, but king can just enter. Okay, if I go there, he'll push the pawn. Can I pin this pawn to the rook? Then the only move he has is moving the king, and I can move my king. Can we trap? No, we cannot trap. The thing is that our king cannot get to the rook because of this pawn here. But I can take the pawn. And after he takes, we take back, we take the pawn. Can we get for a draw? King b7, yes, king b7. I want to play d4. So he pushes the pawn, then I pin the pawn. Then these three are stuck. He moves the king, I bring my king, take the pawn. Trade the rooks, take this pawn. And then maybe I can take one more pawn. Or this pawn is just passing. I think this pawn is just promoting. Okay, let's go here. There's no check to win the rook. But I think his one pawn is promoting. This pawn is promoting. I'm thinking like that. So this is so rook here, king here. After all that takes, when I take the pawn, king can run in, attack the pawns. But if I give him a check, okay, let's go king here first. Check. If I play here, he pushes the pawn. So this is the only move. He will push. I take, he takes, I take, he pushes. If he push. Do we have the time? Do we have the time? Go to c4 anyway. c4. He can't push, right? If I go rook here, let's say he pushes, I'll take. He push. I take the pawn. We trade in the rooks. Pawn here, king here, pawn here, and yeah, we cannot push. So I think d5, and then our king has to run back to the pawns. So d5 is the only move which I think is good. b1 king. King b1. Play d5, right? Checks a7. Rook a7. Rook a7. He can push here. And then we got nothing. Okay, rook a7, then I can trade the rooks right now. He takes, we take, and then we take both of the pawns. Then take rook. Rook b7 is a draw. Yeah, rook b7 is a draw. I want to draw. Winning is very hard here. Rook b7. After we take, he pushes here. I go there. He pushes. No, it's not a draw. Rook b7 is winning. He takes, I take, he push. Yeah. No, not the rook a7. Rook d4 maybe. After he pushed, I take. I take, and then I can catch the pawn. Maybe d5. d5. a7. a7, bro, he can't push a pawn. Why he cannot push a pawn? Oh, if he push, he loses the rook. Oh, he cannot push. Because he push, he loses the rook. Oh, my bad. Sorry guys, open your eyes. Sorry. Oh man. Yeah, he cannot push. If he pushes, he loses the rook. And if rook goes there, we take the pawn. Oh man. Why I'm calculating so much? Okay, let us take the pawn. Okay, he also takes the pawn, but we are fine. Are we really fine? If I go there, he checks and still wins it. I think I should protect this one pawn, and if I take, he takes. Check. Oh man. He has that one pawn. We protect this pawn, but can we take the pawn? I think he always protects this pawn because of the rook. Just take. I take, he takes. And then he comes here. Our king cannot come back. Take it. Everybody saying take the pawn and keep giving checks. Okay, everybody saying take. But I think we cannot stop the pawn. And it's very hard to run to h8. King runs to h8, right? King cannot run. Move your king to pawn, towards the pawn. But the rook is like controlling this diagonal, and the only time to come down was when his king was blocking the rook. This is really tight, yes. Look for checkmate. Maybe he can look for some. If he takes, I take, king takes. I can trade the rooks now if I want. Check. King goes there. Can I give him some perpetual checks? Check. Then I cannot give him check because my king is pinned. So king on e7, king on e8. No. If I trade, what is that thing called opposition? Don't trade rooks, right? If I check, king moves and I take, king takes. I come here. I think he's just going to make queen. He's going to make queen. No trade rooks, yeah, Maria. If we trade, he will just make queen, and we don't have time. But now rook here is just a forced trade, so this is also a bad move. Rook here is a forced trade. Yeah, rook on h8 we have to trade. Yeah, he will win. But was that a mistake by him? He could have even checked, traded the rooks. Trade and opposition, right? My king has to be in the front of the pawn. Trade now. If I trade, he takes king here. No. This is bad. He takes king here. He pushes. King here, king there. Oh, okay. Is this going to be a draw? Take, king here. Push it the pawn. King goes there. He cannot push. Oh no, but he can move the king here, and yeah, he's making queen. Take it, right? King f7 after trade. Take. King f7, not f8. Okay, king f7. Okay, now we need to come to f8, I think. F8, king goes there, and then we get the opposition. Can king f8? This king f7 is the move. I was thinking f8. So king f8 now. King f8. King f8. King goes there, and then we go to g8. Told you. Yeah, Rishi, you are the man. Instead of king f8, king f7 is the way to draw. Now he's thinking. Yes, Christopher. Okay. This is a good move. So king f8, after he pushes, we come back. And then it's a stalemate, right? We don't have any move. After he pushes the pawn, we come here and it's a stalemate. Now it's a draw. GG guys. 5 great moves, 18 best. But we were never winning. It was always a draw.
The game ended evenly, but you had some nice moves.
Guys, 84.1% accuracy by him, 84.3 by us. No blunders by him, 0 blunders by him. 0 by us, no blunders. 0 blunder by opponent, 0 blunders by up. Game rating for both of the players is 1600. This is impressive stuff from the opponent and from us as well. 0 blunders. GG. Could have been a blunder to f8, but I calculated and that was a blunder. f7 was the way.
That's playable. They castled kingside.
So there is no blunder at 900 elo, right? This is
developing the bishop and increasing influence in the center.
Few years ago at 900 people will like blunder their queen, and at 900 no, like there is 0 blunders in the game.
You secured. That's not a mistake. They're best with that move. You chase the bishop. You kick the opposing bishop with a pawn, forcing it away.
Should have pinned the knight here.
Their best option was to move. Nice choice.
I think f8 was also fine. I think, okay, let's calculate. But with f8, the way I was calculating, king was moving away.
Your opponent to isolate a pawn. A clear recapture. You are threatening to checkmate the king.
Somebody was saying a5 in the chat, I remember. But I was thinking this will not do anything, but a5 was the best
move.
Your
opponent blocked the attack on their pawn, keeping it a risky move, leaving your king open to potential attack. They played one of the best moves here. You want a pawn?
Okay, queen takes was the top
They missed a
invention.
chance to eventually win a pawn. You had a better option, but this is not bad. Their bishop is now in a more active square. This pin ties down their knight, reducing.
But like
the positioning of their piece.
the bar is higher for black. Can we time out, man, please? Yes, you can time out, Maggie man, if he's... I told you knight a5. Let me make Maggie man. Yeah, knight a5, yeah. I never thought of knight a5. But chess.com...
Your better option was to move a queen to
Oh,
safety.
should have not traded. Chess.com says don't trade. At 1600, sometimes blunders there. At 1600 opponents also, wow.
Your better option was to move a queen to safety.
Okay, not trade was.
Straightforward. That was an even swap of material.
Chess.com says to
recapture.
play here after he takes. We take with rook.
Takes back. Takes back. Takes back. A straightforward. That was an even swap of material.
Okay, can I click? Okay, best here, right?
The correct move to
So
safety.
this is the best move.
After all, takes back.
Okay,
After
we
all,
take with
capture. This is
pawn
an equal thing. A clear recapture.
so that we have connected pawns. No, but this is an isolated pawn.
A clear recapture. A straightforward. A good choice to move your threatened rook. Moving their threatened bishop to safety. You had a better way to bring the last piece into the game. They slipped up a bit here. Oops, you gave up a pawn.
Yeah.
This is a good time. Ouch, you left your pawn hanging. This move.
Yeah, he won't do pawns here. You can adjust the depth of engine since you have membership. Yeah, I think from here, right? Okay. So should I use the maximum here? Hello team bro. How are you team man? So many days. What's your elo these days? 952. No. Yeah, 952, right? Yeah, 952. Okay, I should use this engine, right? Maximum. Not maximum. I think this is different. Yes, Queen H6. Fast, standard. Hello Fernando. Maximum time, number of lines. Pretty good. Good to hear, team.
Clearly
okay,
you don't want to leave your knight in danger.
How is the elo? Like I went to 964, but I dropped down to 800 back, and now we are going back to 952. This is us. I can flip the board. 952. That's pretty good. Thanks, bro. Study the last 10 moves. Hello, Valeria. Okay.
This is a good time for you. Their rook is now active on an open file. Correct, of course. Move away from danger. I like their choice. This was the only move. This move pins your knight to your king. You are threatening to activate a
G6
rook by
is
getting
the
it to
best move.
You recapture the piece. That's playable. You permitted the opponent to eventually win a pawn. Activating their. You had a better way to create a pawn chain. Activating their king. Their better move. You escaped it. Good job. Their better move was to move a rook to. Their better move was to move a rook to safety. This move is okay, but not what I would have.
Okay, should have taken the pawn here.
This isn't.
And after all trades, we come down.
This is the only move that worked.
Yes, yeah, we played these moves. We played very similar moves.
This is the only move that works. Their better move was to move.
I just hit 1000. That's good, team. Dude, breaking into 1000 is kind of hard. They get. This is true. Like there was 0 blunders in this game.
This move is okay,
yeah, there's a lot
not what I would have played.
There is 0
They defended their
blunders.
pawn, which was under. Yes, this is the way. They move the rook to safety. You trade off equal material.
Yeah, taking on c4, c3 was the best.
This move puts. You dodge the check, moving. Your opponent created a passed pawn. This is a fine move. You didn't let that pushing their pass. Very good choice.
Yeah, it was a draw. White is slightly better, but not by a big margin.
A free move by blockading the pawn. Their piece is now nice. Definitely the right move. Precise move from smart play. They played the strong. You didn't let that. This is a fine move. Very good. The game was close to even, but now you are in a worse position.
Okay.
They moved their king out. The game was close to even, but now they moved their king out of the check from your rook. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. This puts the rook behind the other player's pass. Right on target. This step.
But why we need to bring the rook here?
They move their king. This is the only move that
he was
works.
winning at this point.
Their passed pawn moves.
Anyone remember me? Velopix, yes bro, Velopix I remember. And maybe others as well. Hello. How are you bro? S-pin, how to calculate effectively in chess? Search that on YouTube S-pin.
This isn't a mistake, but there was something better for you.
Yeah, White is winning at this
Their
point.
best option was to block a check from the opposing rook. This is the only move that works. Your opponent revealed a check on. There was only one.
Yes, these are the great moves, right?
Their best option.
I wanted to bring the king down, and the only way to bring
this isn't
king down was to give him check.
Their best option was to block a check from the opposing rook.
And his king will block and then will come down.
There was only one good move, and you found it. They made one of the top moves in this position. This is a fine move. Pushing their passed pawn. Nice. You found a way to win a rook. Their king steps. Good job. That's what a straight. Yes.
Yeah, this is the best move, f7. So let us see if we play
Straightforward.
f8.
This is the strongest.
Oh,
option.
f8 is also good. f8 is also good, Rishi. I thought f8 is losing. I thought f8, he pushes the pawn, we go there. Oh,
This was the only move.
let's say we go there. Oh, nah, yeah, f8 is also good.
A straightforward recapture.
After trading, we were winning.
Nice. You found a way to win. Their kings. Good job. Yes, this is the way. Their past.
But
yes,
what I was
this is the way.
thinking, we can say we go there. Yeah, now it's a draw. Okay, after trading, it was always a draw.
Their king steps. Nice. Nice. You found a way to win a rook.
Check capture candidate moves, 4 moves, and look for opponent attack. Opponent CCT, check capture threat. Do you watch games? Oh well, you know better than me, Lord. No, Tim. Oh, you're asking to ESPN. By the way, yeah, if you're asking me if I watch games, I watch the games. I watch.
Their good job. A straight. Yes. They're the only.
Chess,
they are
Gukesh
on.
was first.
Nice find. Pushing their path. The position was balanced, and you finished the game.
Gukesh
with
was
stalemate
first,
and a
but
draw.
now he's fourth in the tournament. Yeah, this the prodigy. Rishi said it's a. Yeah, Rishi told it's a draw. Rishi is the prodigy. Even Rishi said that even f8, f8 is a fine move. To where you traded your queen. Okay, we go back there.
Pushing their pass. The position. The game. Grabbing the center. Attack. They missed a chance to eventually win a pawn. Your better option was
Yes.
to move a queen to safety.
Chess.com
They've improved
says
the positioning of their piece.
to play here
This avoids
and
play
not
danger.
trade the queens.
Right on target.
Yeah,
This is a
Chess.com
strong
says
side.
don't trade the queens, man.
Right on target.
Now we take the knight.
This maintains the
Hmm.
a straightforward recap. Right on target.
Yeah, he wants to trade.
The piece finds a new active. This is a straightforward recapture.
I already know you watched the blender. Yes, I know. I watched the Blender Panda. I watch him play against VT, but VT is too strong. 1386. I'm close to 1400. Leela says trade. Leela beats Fishy. Go back to the move Queen h6, and then okay. When I played h6.
You are threatening to checkmate the king.
Queen h6, then move bishop.
Your opponent a risky move, leaving your
Bishop.
opponent blocked the attack on their pawn,
Push
keeping
f4
it
into
safe.
the knight.
They played one of the best moves here.
Okay, he blocked the. But yeah, he played this move f4. We cannot push the pawn further. So we take with the bishop, but
They played one
chess.com
of the
says
best-
take with
that
knight.
pawn was free for the
Take with
taking.
queen.
They played one of the best moves here.
All Zucker thought is actually got it. Yeah, Christopher. So
A risky move, leaving your king open to potential attacks.
we had to push, but chess.com says just push the pawn here.
Your opponent blocked the attack on their pawn, keeping it safe. White's bishop has. This
We
is
were
the strongest option.
thinking of playing this move.
Right on target. This defends a pawn that was. This is the strongest option. Your opponent blocked the attack on their pawn,
Go
keeping
where
it
you
safe.
traded. Yeah.
They've improved the position. Your better option was to move a queen to safety.
Yeah, chess.com says don't trade the queen.
A straightforward recap. That was an even. A straightforward recap. The correct move to safety.
To play g5 if we have to trade. Don't trade here directly and it takes here.
A straightforward recapture. The correct move after all captures. This
And
is
take
an
with
equal
pawn.
trade. A clear recapture.
Don't take with rook, take with pawn. This is, yeah, why take with pawn instead of rook?
A straightforward. That was an even swap of material. A straightforward. The correct. After all captures, this takes back.
Why this is bad and
After
this
all,
is good?
a clear recapture.
Queen h6, then move back bishop and push f pawn into the knight and win the knight.
This pin, their bishop. They
Oh, I see now. What do you mean? After we take, he plays here. We pull it back.
This allows the opponent to win material through an eventual fork.
Okay, he can like
Capturing while sacrificing the bishop was the
yeah.
a clear
So
recap.
he had some ideas which I
White. Right on target. There were worse. They missed a chance to eventually win a. You had a better option.
But he would have not
They
found
missed
this
a
move,
chance to
right?
eventually win a pawn. This
He
allows
would
the
have not
opponent to
found
win
this
material
brilliant,
through an eventual fork.
stream lag, I think, because of the engine winning. When his queen one was on h5.
Capture a clear recapture. You want to? Your better option. They've improved the positioning of their piece.
Oh, if I bring back the bishop at this point, then it's a free queen.
This gives away a free queen.
Yeah, and then it's a free queen.
They've improved the positioning of their piece.
Queen h5, h6. When his queen on h5, queen h6. Then move bishop. Win the knight. So you mean after trading? Something like this?
A clear recapture.
Or then a rook is kind of hanging.
This moves the rook to safety.
Let's say you don't find the move and we play something else. Now we can win.
That's not a mistake.
But he plays here. Or what he can take.
This is the white attacks a trapped piece.
Yeah,
and will win
he had
material.
some ideas to not let that happen.
This is the only good move. That was a free rook.
But still,
Applying
it
pressure
is
to
it
white's
is draw.
pawn.
Still, it's a
They've
draw.
improved the positioning of their piece.
I mean when f6 happened.
They played one of the best moves here. A risky move, leaving your king open to potential. Your opponent blocked. A risky move, leaving your king open to potential attacks.
f6 for the
They
rook.
played one. You want? You had a bet. They've
Oh, after moving the
improved
queen to
positioning
f6.
of this avoids
Okay.
clear danger.
After moving queen to f6. Okay, he
Right
has
on
to go
target.
back.
A solid choice.
Yeah, chess.com says to push the pawn again. If we push it there, then we can win the knight.
Threatening that pin piece is. This creates a counter threat again. Capture. This is the strongest. The pawn is now. That
Yes,
bishop is free for.
this
they've
was
improved
actually a
the
good move.
positioning of their piece.
Yeah, this could have been played. Rook trapped.
You had your better option was to move. They've improved the positioning of their.
Our rook
This
was
avoids clear
trapped,
danger.
but
Right on
still we
target.
were winning.
A solid choice.
If we play this move, still we are winning.
This creates a counter threat.
The
against
rook is trapped, but we are
as
winning.
opposed to capturing that
After
knight.
all the
This is
exchange.
strong. The pawn is now packed. That bishop was free for the taking.
And this pawn is also protected. Yes, man. We need to work on plans. We got no plans.
The game ended evenly, but you had some nice moves.
But this match was so long that I don't want to play another game. I stopped working about ELO when I got to 1600 and been working on making plans. Wow. So you're 1600, bro. That's great. Rishi, I destroyed him and I played fast and then hung my queen since I played too fast. Whom did you play? Okay, maybe I can do one more game. Okay, one last game. Let's play. Okay, this time with white pieces. Let's move to the next match. Yes, Maggie Man. Play with white. He's playing the Park defense. It's 1 PM here. Yes. And it is 12:36 here. Midnight. Oh, he's talking about. Okay, you are playing. Okay, you took his queen. So we can push here. ये कॉफी कहाँ से? कॉफी नहीं है, पानी है उसमें, बस पानी है कप में। मेरी बोतल इंडिया रह गई थी तो कप में पानी भरा हुआ है। Why the stream is lagging? Okay, should I go to e4? After he takes, we take with queen and we open the center. d4 he takes and we take with queen. Or we take with knight. I think we take with knight. Okay, he didn't take. Should I take here? Or I can just push. I can just push the pawn. Let's pin his knight first. No, there's no pinning, he can push the pawn. What if I push first? And after he pushes, I can take. If he takes, we take back. Something like this. Okay, now there is no pin because he will just castle. Can I still play this move? Even if you push, I can take. And after I take, we take it back. And maybe we can win a pawn. I just told him how I worked on making plans. That's it. I'm gonna read that, Christopher, based on what happened. I had ChatGPT teach me how to make plans and they give me a PGN. We did guess the plan and increase the level for like a week. It gave me 3 plans for the position. It choose. But yeah, this is true. We can learn from ChatGPT. When I started streaming, I was using ChatGPT to learn chess. ChatGPT can make a whole structure on how you should study. Should we also just castle now? Okay, he pushes the other pawn. Can I come back? Let him push here so that I can take. But he can push this pawn. But if you tell it messed up, it will try to fix it. Oh, it messes up. Yeah, maybe when I was a beginner, it was looking good. The knight here. Can I move my bishop here so that I can take with the pawn and open file for the rook? For complete beginner, it is good, like who's just starting. That's how Sachin is a grandmaster. He uses ChatGPT. This dude is 1400 and getting cooked by 850 lol. What he's trying to do? Is he trying to push? $850, yes, $850 are playing incredible chess. This is true. $850s are like super strong. It is not the same as in the COVID time. In COVID-19, people were very bad at chess. Like right now, 1200 ELO player should be as strong as 1500 to 1600 player. Did I blunder a pawn? Yes. Yeah, should have moved rook here and move the knight somewhere else. So let us trade the knights. Nowadays the kids getting too much stronger, you can see. The two dudes that were in here talking shit to each other are playing. I'm watching, but the 850 is cooking 1400. Can I take the pawn? He takes and I take his knight. Are we winning our pawn back? We are giving away a bishop, but at least we are winning a pawn. We are winning our pawn. Is this a good move? Takes and we take on the knight. It should be a good move, right? His king is kind of exposed and we can do something. We are losing a bishop, but that is fine. Who's playing? I wanna watch. Good idea, eh? Speed agrees, so it looks to be a good idea. We are a pawn down. We have to recover the pawn. I think taking the pawn is good. Let's take the pawn right. Also pawn ID got banned. Whose ID? Pawn stormer? Bishop d2, queen h7. Oh, this is bad. I don't think so. Line up your queen first. Oh, queen d2 is just hanging the queen. Bishop d2, queen h7. Bishop d2, queen h7. It says that queen h7, queen d3. Now it is reconnecting. We are back online. Queen c1 is okay. Queen c1. But the thing is that this knight might run away. Takes. We take. Then the knight survives, right? We take the knight first, then we take the pawn. Bishop h6. Sachin bro, you wanna play with me? Valeria bro, this is the last game. Then rook take knight. Yes, I wanted to play this move before moving the queen here. Let's see if we can still play. He can just play bishop here and then we have to trade. There's no other way. And after trading, pawn can take, knight can take, and he's fine. Okay, yeah, even this is a good move. This is a good move after all the trades. I take, he takes, I take. Yeah. Yeah, now there is no sack. Should I have sacked it before moving the queen? Now sacking is kind of dodgy. Can I go knight here with an idea to trade? Let us trade the knight. This knight is very strong here. Is the bishop trapped? Yeah, bishop is trapped. And after he takes, we cannot take back because of the bishop. Oh man, I should just resign. Bishop is dead. I was just typing. Yeah. Cannot even take this pawn back. This game is over. Okay, I can actually finish this game fast and then we have some rest. Sure, take. Queen is under attack. And this is wrong. Oh, now bishop can come here. I should just resign. Okay, bishop did not come here. Like, he has some very good diagonals. I should save some time. Triple battery. I'm also thinking of triple battery, but he can play here. Maybe queen here. That will not work, right? Yes, that will not work. Can you play with me gaming with Karthik? Bro, this is the last game. Someone tell me he's alone. I think you can see the elo on the screen. Ask any GM, they will tell you. You can ask any grandmasters. All grandmasters know us. Next with me. No, bro, we are already losing, so that's why I just want to end this game fast. PC specs. This is just a laptop. Lenovo Legion Slim 5 Pro, something like that. RTX 4060, 165 Hz display, 16-inch. What is fake elo? Bishops, yes man, his bishops are so deadly. This pawn is hanging. Bishop. Trade the bishops. I can trade the bishops. Is 900 your real elo? That question. Okay, he's avoiding this square. Should I take the pawn? Can I play bishop here and then check after all that? No, then he's winning. He's winning a piece. Yeah, even king here. So let us end the game quickly. Now king is open. Speed is 2300. Yeah. Okay, I will resign soon. Can I create a pass pawn? Takes. Yeah, he wants to trade. Will you play with me today? No, not today, bro. Just ending the stream. So now he's winning this pawn. Takes. No, he's not winning. Can we take down his pawns? You should have hidden behind the teddy bear instead of taking. Maybe rook e7 next. Rook e7, but yeah, the king is there. GG man. I want to push the pawn, so after it takes, we take it back. But he can attack this pawn. Are you 200? 2000 today. Nice, Valeria. 2000 is a good achievement. But tell me your real account. Tell me your real account. That's your second account. The king was still on G2. Yeah, should just resign, man. I'm just wasting time. You are right. Okay, let us see. Accuracy would be super
There
low.
are some great moves to
Yes.
review in an otherwise tough game. Let's take a
Accuracy
look.
is 78 by us and 85.8 by him. No blunders, but there is one miss by both of us.
This is developing your good. You are threatening to capture this. That pawn chain will help strengthen your. That's a useful pin you found. You've secured your king on the same. Your better option was to move a bishop to safety. This move will cost you a pawn. They missed a chance to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. Your better option. Their pawn attacks your better. They are threatening to capture a pawn and win material after the follow. This move will cost you a pawn. They are threatening to capture a pawn. This move will cost. They missed a chance to capture. This move loses They are potentially a clear recapture.
Thanks, bro. Bishop sack was missed.
You permitted You permitted They are potentially weak. Good thinking to bring out more pieces
But
into the
chess.com
game.
says this is not bad. Queen to c1.
You get a chance to eventually win material by revealing. You missed an opportunity to tactically win a pawn. You get a chance to eventually win material by revealing it, capturing while sacrificing the knight. A straightforward recapture. This is the only good
Oh,
move.
this
This reveals a
check.
check.
Wow.
This steps. This capture. A clear recapture.
And now we are doing fine.
This is the way to win a pawn. This blocks the attack. That was a free pawn. This block. This mate. A straightforward recap.
Oh man, we
You get a
didn't see
chance to
that.
eventually
We
win
should have
material
seen
by
this move.
revealing a check and attacking a piece of the good.
But
You
this
get
was
a
very hard
chance
to see.
eventually win material
Bishop's
by
egg was
revealing
missed.
a check and attacking a
Tactics,
piece.
man.
Good. You get a chance to eventually win material by revealing a check and attacking a piece at the same time.
Okay.
They exchange pieces. You're better. They are right on target. Not the best move, but not bad either. They are right on
Why to
target.
play here?
That was a.
Okay. Because of this check.
This reveals a check.
Yeah, but he can save.
This blocks the check. White will be winning. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. This blocks the. That rook was free for the taking. This defends the attack. That bishop was free for the taking.
But yeah,
They are
black
right
was
on
doing
target.
good.
Very. They correct. No, they offer. That was a fair trade. They made one of the top moves in this position. There are some great moves to review in an otherwise.
Advanced, yeah, super advanced tactics. Could not have seen those tactics, man. Do you read chess books? No, bro. Valeria reads chess books. I don't read. Valeria King, he got some chess books. But I think if you want to improve, it is very important to read the books. That will train the brain. Valeria owns library. Yes, he wants a chess library. Okay, now I will end the stream, and yeah, we'll meet tomorrow. Okay, bye Rishi, bye Natik, bye Tanmay, bye Spin bro. Yeah, we'll meet tomorrow. Bye Valeria, Christopher. Bye guys. Bye the Maggie.